Hello and welcome back to Uday's Kitchen. Today we are going all the way to Nigeria for this delicious egusi soup that tastes so great with pounded yam. If you're curious and you want to know how pounded yam is also made, please drop a comment in the comment section below and I'll be glad to bring it up to you. Okay, so before we waste any more time, let's get into it. So today the ingredients I'm going to use for this egusi soup are some beef, okay, with a small piece of sea snail, all right, some smoked fish, some clams, shrimp, crayfish powder, okay, some palm oil, and our egusi or grounded melon itself, okay. And for our vegetables we're using spinach, all right. In here I have my pounded ingredients, some bell peppers, habanero pepper, and onion, okay, and extra habanero pepper that I'm gonna throw in. We're using 2 seasoning cubes, Maggi seasoning and the shrimp seasoning, all right. And in here we have dry salted catfish and some locust bean powder, okay. That's what we have over there, and these are all the ingredients that we're gonna be using for our egusi today. So with my blended ingredients set, I'm going to take a spoonful or 2, okay, and add to my beef. Add some shrimp seasoning or any seasoning cube. Salt. Now I'm going to put it on the stove and let it release its own juices before I add in some more water to cook it, all right. After a few minutes, the beef has released its juices. Now I'm going to add in the locust bean powder. Okay, add some more water. Enough water to cook the meat. Okay, now we're going to cover it up and let the beef continue cooking. Okay, when it starts boiling, you can taste to see whatever is missing, okay, and add it to it. Okay, I'll come back to add in some crayfish powder also in a little while. As the beef is cooking in the egusi, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of the crayfish powder. Okay, add in some water to mix, just a little bit of water. We want to mix this into a paste. There you have it. That's the thickness we're looking for. Okay, should be like that, and we set this aside. My beef is almost 80% cooked now, so I moved to another stove. Okay, in here in another stove I used a different pot, and in there I added some red oil. Okay, as that heats up, I'm going to add the dry salted catfish first, and then the pounded ingredients also goes in at this point. Now we're going to fry this until all of the oil from the pounded ingredients disappear and we start seeing only oil floating on the top. At this stage, please stay next to the pot and be stirring occasionally to avoid this from getting burnt. Alright, so now as you can see, there is no water left from the pounded ingredients, okay. When you see the oil floating like that and no particles of water in it, then you know it's good to add the egusi. Okay, so we're going to use the egusi paste, okay, and scoop it like so. Dump it in. As I put all the egusi in, I'm going to close it and reduce the stove to low and let this cook a little bit for at least a few minutes, and I'll be going in to check to make sure it doesn't get burnt. Okay, you have to make sure it doesn't get burnt. All right, after 2-3 minutes I come in and just move it around like so. Okay, I don't want it to be mashed yet. Minutes again. Now I'm going to go in and mix it all up. You see, now we're going to keep frying and frying until it becomes crumbly like. Right now our egusi is perfectly fried, as you can see. Now I'm just going to add in the stock together with the beef. All of the meat is in, okay, with the beef stock. Okay, I had enough stock. Now I'm just gonna cover it up and let this reduce to the stage where I can add in my seafood and the greens. Water has reduced a lot. Now I'm going in with the clams and the shrimp, the smoked fish, mix that up gently, okay, because I don't want it to separate. Alright, now I'm going to add the rest of the crayfish powder. Mix that all in. Finally the greens go in. Okay, I'm going to mix all of that in and let it cook for a little bit, and it's all set. There you have it. Our egusi is all set. Just look at that. There you have it. Bon appetit, and see you next Saturday. Bye bye.